Alrighty. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Switch stream with Steven. I am Steven. My team is Switch Gaming. If you enjoy the content you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube at The Switch Gaming YT, Twitter The Switch Gaming, Facebook The Switch Gaming, and Twitch The Switch Gaming. Today we are going to play a little bit more Rakdos midrange. We went 3-2 in a league yesterday. We played blue-white 4 times in that league, so we'll see what the prelim looks like this morning. But I made one change. I've removed the Archfiend from the main deck and put the Go Blank back in the main. So we're going to see how that works today. I think playing 2 4-drops is pretty reasonable right now. But we'll kind of just see how that goes. Before we talk any more about the deck, let's remind everybody of our Twitch subscriber goals we got going on right now. Once you hit 79 subs on Twitch, we're giving away a signed set of Primeval Titans, Strangleroot Geist, and Reckoner Bankbusters. Once you hit 150, we're giving away From the Vault Realms. And once we hit 200, we're giving away a lightly played Tundra. Also, let's give a shout out to All-Star Sports and Games, which is the official sponsor of my team, Switch Gaming. Greatly appreciate their support. They've got an RCQ coming up for Dallas. The format will be standard. Entry's $30. The date is February 3rd. So a couple weeks away. I'm really excited for this one. I'm probably going to commentate it with my buddy Andrew Woltheis, also teammate. But this should be a really exciting event. So I'm hoping to see a fair amount of people out there. Should be a good time. And the doors open at 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. Let's also give a shout out to All Stars weekly events here. They've got Commander going on Monday starting at 6 p.m. going to midnight. Tuesday they've got Pioneer starting at 6 going to usually 9:30, 10 o'clock. Thursday we've got Proxy Legacy going on starting at 6, usually going to about the same time. Friday we've got Draft at 8 o'clock and Commander from 6 to 2 a.m. And then Sunday they just started up some standard showdowns. So that's pretty cool. And Derek, how's it going, man? Not enough blue-white? Ended up losing to the Bant Beans control deck. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that could... I imagine that could be rough. I just played blue-black again. I was fortunate enough to win mine. There were 3 blue-black players in that top 8, too, so... it was a pretty popular deck on the day. I'm trying to figure out what is up with my webcam just looks a little distorted today. You're too poor to buy Gix. All right, that's fair. Rafine's pretty good too. The greatest thing about playing Esper, Derek, is that you can throw a 1 of Edgar in there. That's probably the greatest part of playing Esper, honestly. All right, whatever. I'm not going to worry a ton about my webcam. It's going to be a shorter one today anyway. We're probably just playing the prelim. And then I'm going to have to hop off. I've got a physical therapy appointment at 3 o'clock, so I need to hop off probably around 2. I think I'm going to have to Uber over there too, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but yeah, so hopefully my little blue streak on the shirt there doesn't bother anybody too much. It does cost more than it used to, Igloo Boy. Dawn said it was too cheap. She said, we are changing that. And I said, okay, boss. Nothing too crazy going on with the list here today. I just moved the Archfiend to the sideboard and main deck the Go Blank. That doesn't really lose me much percentage, I don't think, against Phoenix. It probably gains me a little bit of percentage, if we're being honest. And they just get aborted in, so... Dawn needs to not be the fun police. Yeah, she said all these things made sense, and I said, okay. I think you can you not add cards anymore? Maybe you can't. I thought you could. I think you can, like, submit decks, like full decks now, though, right? Or something. I need to try and remember to hop on here tonight and edit the webcam. It's legitimately bothering me a little bit. All right, we've got about 2 minutes until this thing starts. McVetti's in here today too, so that'll be interesting. He told me he's on heroic, so we'll see how that goes. Definitely a good group of players today. I think Pozo just won the last mocks. Hey, appreciate it, Spartans Will. Thanks. We got Connor in here. Connor Mullali's in here. Karate Dom, Canister, Max, McWinsauce. It's going to be a pretty competitive prelim today. They usually are pretty competitive, but needs more hasty creatures. Yeah, we don't have many of those in Rakdos. So, I mean, we do have options for them. We're just not playing them. I suppose there are quite a few hasty creatures in red in general, but all right. Well, here we go. Yesterday I went 3-6, so can't possibly. To be fair, I did go 3-2 in this format, which I guess is what matters the most. But we had a rough day yesterday. A lot of me losing. All right, won the die roll. It's a good start. It's not a good opening hand though. I'm probably gonna have to mulligan. I don't think so. I don't think I would keep this hand. Well, if I knew it was a good fatal push matchup, I would think about this. But we can do better than this. I'm just gonna go to 6. All right, this hand's good. I guess on the off chance I'm playing against 60 card blue white again, I probably just get rid of this stupid basic that just ends up in my hand every game. I could get rid of the Blood Crypt pretty reasonably too and just go Blackleaf Cliffs. But yeah, I guess if I maybe I just keep the Mountain and just hope it's not Field of Ruin deck. Predictions, I go 3-1. That's a good prediction. I'll gladly take a 3-1. I'm just going to bottom the Crypt. It's a classic moment where I wish it was open deck list. Is if they were a Field of Ruin deck, I would bottom the Mountain. But it's pretty unlikely, given they didn't reveal a companion. But you never know. We played 2 blue-white players yesterday who decided that Yorion was not good. That's got to be Phoenix, right? Okay. Cool. Hand's very good into Phoenix. Pretty good into Phoenix. Very good's aggressive. But I think it's pretty strong. Okay. I don't really love that draw, but it's fine. Play this. Play the Banky. The Banky boy. Go ahead, opponent. That long pause would turn 1 Hall. Yeah, I had to think for a second. Dude, there was a lot of blue-white yesterday. This is a little ridiculous. All right, that was, I guess, if I were to draw a removal spell, that was a pretty good one to draw. I'm not going to play into counter magic here. They probably have Picklock Prankster, but this is pretty easy. Just play land activate. I could activate first to try and hit a Blackleaf Cliffs. There's some argument for that. But I think, you know, what I should have done, I should have thought about this harder. This does matter. I should have played Mountain last turn, and then I could have activated and still played this on black. So I actually missequenced my lands here. It's a pretty small thing and probably won't matter, But, like, if I activate this and draw a black cleave, I'm going to be pretty upset with myself. And I play 4, so, like, I should have been a little smarter. I think it's actually maybe land activate. Would I cast a hand 8 spell here? It's pretty possible I would. I'm going to activate now. Okay, not a bad draw. Do need to hit a land here at some point, but I'm glad I didn't get punished for my land miss sequence. Well, there's a treasure cruise, which I assume they will take unless they have another one in hand. Yeah, they took it. They would maybe even take it even if they had another one in hand, to be completely honest. Land would be good. Any of my 6 1-mana hand 8 spells would be good, too. The Go Blank would be good. Got a lot of good draws. We have a lot of bad ones, too. Okay. Opponent does nothing. Fair enough. Man, we are not drawing well. I have drawn a removal spell 3 out of my 4 draw steps. This is not what you want to do against Phoenix. Just sit here and draw kill spells. This is a little bit tricky. I think I just want to activate this and continue to not play into a potential Spell Pierce. I feel like they have another Picklock Prankster, but I should write an article strictly on how to use Bankbuster. It's awesome. I'm going to activate this. Let's hope it'll land at least. This game's... Okay. Well, this has not been great. Not a great start here. You feel like you've never busted properly when I talk to you. Oh, that's good. Alright, so they're going to pick lock again. Yeah. Alright, well, I can torch the arc light, which is kind of good. They took an axe. Okay. I am not liking where this is at all, I'll tell you what. This is not a good spot for me. Okay. Yeah. Two Phoenixes is so brutal. Alright, I think I just push this right now before they can get a Pierce up. It's a little awkward, though. Maybe I don't do that. The title is How to Properly Bust. There's never enough busting. You guys are funny, man. Oh, what do I want to do here? Do I want to push right now, or do I wait? I really don't want my push getting Spell Pierce, to be completely honest. I guess I do have 2 of them. Maybe I don't give a shit, actually. You know what? You can resolve your opt. Oh, they missed a land. Well, okay, so... How about that main deck Go Blank? There's never been a better time for me to just peel the main deck 1 of Go Blank. Other than Energy Champs, where I drew it in a lot of opportune spots as well. But, alright, this is getting a little ridiculous. I also just can't hit my lands. I mean, I feel like I activate this. There are a lot of reasons to activate it. Not many reasons to not activate it. Yeah, alright. Well, turn 5 Blackleaf Cliffs ain't the best, but... Demir's kind of cracked, huh? It's really good, man, yeah. Really good. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright, I think I just play another bank now. Land bank. Chris, I could have played Fable, but I really think I just need to, like, find my lands and try to dig immediately to those hand hate effects. This being delayed is not great. It also gives them a thing to target with their removal spell, which I guess I just did that with the pilot, but... Huh. I think I play another bank. I am going to take a lot of damage from these 2 birds, though. I'm probably pretty screwed, if we're being honest. My opponent, if they have an untapped land, could double Treasure Cruise, which I don't even know if they would do that right now, but... That's one awful thing that could happen to me this turn. There are many of them. I mean, what's really going to happen is they're just going to double Phoenix the shit out of me. Okay, they're on gaze. Interesting. Sleight of hand. Yep. What up, Metawa? How you doing, man? 3 Phoenixes, huh? Man, I'm just getting my ass kicked this week. This has been a brutal week of streaming so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but holy shit, dude. My opponents are just running very well. I'm on a mull to 6. I missed my 4th land drop with a deck that's like pretty consistent at hitting them. I haven't drawn one hand 8 spell. They had 3 birds in the top 30, which are all in their yard now. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. It's just things are not lining up well right now. I think I'm probably good to just move on to the next game and not even show them more cards. I have no idea how I beat 3 birds. But I guess, yeah, I don't even have my treasure. Whatever. We'll take a draw, but this game is over. How PT Chicago competitor gets clapped? I mean, that'd be a good title this week. I need to go back to playing Pal World again, apparently. That's how I spent my evening last night, and it was really, really relaxing after getting bodied all day on stream. Can we? We're not gonna right now, but I will actually think about maybe streaming that game for a day. The game has a lot of hype right now, and it is really cool. But I am curious how many people would actually tune in. Maybe we'll do like a vote on Twitter or something and just see if people would actually watch it. All right. Well, I love Bankbuster as much as the next guy, but drawing 4 of them in the top 14 is not typically a great recipe to win a game. Has been a net negative on my MTG prep. It's pretty sweet, K2. I was playing it for like 7 hours last night. I'm not even going to lie. All right, well, I'm going to just take a draw, see if I can hit a land. I'm certainly not winning the game if I don't draw an untapped land. All right, let's just move on. Let's just move on. I've seen enough. 4 lands in the top 15 is not what you sign up for with Rakdos. Top 8's PTs with 2 8s NRG champs. Hey, Fossox, how you doing, man? All right, well, Archfiend's good. Duresses are good. Go Blanks are obviously good. Torch is good. Hearse is good. K-Command is not good. Bone Crushers are not good. Blood Ties are not good. I am going to continue to try to put the Phoenix player on the draw. I mean, I figure I may as well just keep doing this leading up to the PT as often as possible. Just keep putting people on the play and just seeing how that feels in matchups. I really need to start doing 1v1s with my testing team doing this too. You have to get a lot of games to like determine if it actually even matters, but I did like the feel of it. I have been liking the feel of it versus blue-white, and I'm told from multiple Phoenix players, that K2 being one of them, that Phoenix actually kind of likes being on the draw in the matchup. And from my very limited testing of Phoenix versus Rakdos from the Phoenix side, as a Phoenix player, that was actually how it was turning out in a lot of my testing games too, is the player on the draw would win. So I'm not saying it's correct, but I'm saying it's certainly interesting. It also really rewards the heavy, like, brutalize your hand keeps. No, I'm main decking 6. I main deck 6. Yeah, I know. You told me about it, K2. I think it's pretty interesting. Ben said he likes it too. Alright, my hand is kind of weak to Ledger Shredder, actually, so I may just take their Shredder. Kind of an unusual take on a Thoughtseize, but the rest of their hand doesn't line up great, so I'm just going to take this. 6 is a lot, but I'm a believer in 6. I believe in 6. That Japanese RC showed me the way. All right, this is a tricky turn here. Part of me wants to Croxa them. It's a little greedy, but part of me wants to Croxa and then Hearse the following turn if I miss my land or play Trespasser. I could play Hearse here, but it's just kind of... It's kind of awkward. It doesn't really do that much. I kind of like just attacking their resources. Because I just have a feeling I'm going to miss the land. I just feel it. It's just how the week has gone. Yeah, I like Croxa too. I think Croxa is the best play if I miss a land, which is why I think we should make the play. Pure vibes. Yeah, it's less about vibes and more about, I think it just sets me up and like now they've exposed their Phoenix to the Hearse, which is good. If I play the Hearse first, then they just keep the Phoenix and then cast the Phoenix and probably kill me with it. Man, it is just not my week, dude. My opponent's 2 unknowns were literally, they top decked Shredder and they top decked Opt. Like, what can I do, man? These games have just been so brutalizing this week. And now I'm going to miss my 3rd land. Yeah, at least I drew a removal spell, I guess, but I think I need to get the Hearse rolling. Because they have a Cruise in their hand. We can't let that happen. So let's eat Phoenix and Impulse. Go ahead. So awkward, dude. So awkward. It's less about them drawing cards they put in their deck, and it's just more about how badly things are lining up for me in these games. Like, it's just... Like, I'm also missing my lands. It's not only that they're drawing reasonably, I'm also just, like, floundering. And I was on the draw, so it's, like, even less likely I should miss a land. But yeah, it's a little early in the day for me to tilt about it, so I'm not going to be too upset about it. But I mean, this is just kind of in the week, like literally 2 perfect cards in their hand: the draw spell and the Shredder. And I had already taken a Shredder, so it's their second Shredder. But anyway, I think I just play a Trespasser here and actually eat a spell so they can't impulse this. I know one of their cards is Cruise. Don't know what the other one is, but yeah, I'm just going to get the Trespasser rolling. There's definitely an argument to do other things, but because of the Treasure Cruise, I really think I'm incentivized to do this. And hopefully, you know, opponent is put in a spot where they have to let me flip the Trespasser. Nope. It's pretty annoying. Well, that is card disadvantage, but they're about to cast Treasure Cruise, so... I mean, I don't really know what to say. My opponent's draws have just been really good, and ours have been pretty lackluster, for being honest, but... It's turn 5, and I have 3 lands in play again, so... I guess we haven't made it to my turn 5. It's my opponent's turn 5, but still, another game where I, like, missed a land... The good news, I mean, like, this is still pretty beatable if they don't have a strong hand here, but time for them to blind flip a Phoenix. I feel it. Nope, Lightning Axe. Okay, I saw a red card, and I'm just like, oh, no. Oh, the good news is they impulse. They have to discard a card. They're down to 1 card. It's not a Phoenix. Okay, the game is winnable. I mean, I would love an untapped land deck. I really want to save this for a Drake if I can. All right, that's good. We do have a Croxa in the yard, too. It's not nothing. Go. Let's go. We'll see. I mean, we need to fade for like a turn or 2. They have a Drake. Okay, I get to kill that. They take more damage. Okay, they're going to take 4 more damage from the Shieldred. All right, Shieldred putting in some work here. Well, the good news is they're going to be so low on their life total that they will actually die if they cast a Treasure Cruise. So that's good news, I guess. Might be able to still squeak out this game. We'll see, though. Okay, I think that's a good sign, honestly, them playing a land. Ooh, okay. Well, now I just get to kill both, which I think is certainly the play. How greedy... Do I want both Fables or should I pitch one? I think I want both. Taking 3 is a little dangerous, though. I don't... Do we preserve life total? That's kind of what I'm wondering, Foss, yeah. I don't think we do want them to connive Igloo Boy, no. I have a feeling their last card is bad, so I don't care about the 2 damage. I think I want both Fables, but maybe that's just too greedy. Should you bring Reese's Puffs? Is Reese's Puffs Cheerios? I assume it is, right? I think I'm just going to lose 3 life, but this might be greedy. I don't know. It's very close. This could be wrong. Yeah, I do have a Croxa in the yard, too, that can come back next turn. Yeah, maybe I was just supposed to discard. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't think I'm in huge risk of dying. All right, nice. We got him. We got him. We won a game, baby. Let's see if we can win the match. That was a stressful game. I did not think we were going to win that one the way it was going early. Metawatt, it definitely does exist. It's like literally the best deck in Modern. I would not say that it's literally like still probably the best deck. It's either that or Rhinos. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Grief is still alive and well, dude. We are all but its subjects. Yeah, it kind of feels that way sometimes. It really does. Can we keep this? I think this hand's kind of bad. Oh, okay, that's fair. I think his hand's probably a little too loose. It just doesn't really do anything. Like, it hand 8 spells them and then plays a hearse and then just does nothing else. I don't know if that works. It's almost certainly worse than a random 6. I want 3 spells and 3 lands. I'm gonna mull. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty fitting for the week. That's just a... If there were a Dykeman hand of the week, this would be it right here. It's just a classic hand. All right, well, we'll go to 5, I guess. All right, we can keep this. All right, I'm going to bottom a land. It's going to, I guess, be the basic mountain. And then I'm going to bottom probably the push. Bitter Triumph can deal with a Drake later, which I think is probably important. There's no guarantee this will be able to line up. This does deal with Ledger Shredder, though, cleanly. Lets me, you know what? Maybe I just have to be efficient on the mold 5. I think I'm just going to do this, actually. Turn 3, I think it's important to be able to push plus activate. That's why I'm going to do this way. Okay. Thoughtseize. Yikes. That hand is very good. Bro, I have to take a braid, unfortunately. This card's just way too good here. I'm very much relying on this Bank Buster to win the game. God, they also have Drake. This hand is unreal good. They literally have like 3 of their best cards in their hand. And they can set up very well, too. God, I wish I had 2 more cards. Maybe they miss on lands. Yeah, it's kind of our only hope. I mean, I just have to take the Abrade. The Buster is like my game plan. Maybe we can draw another Thoughtseize on turn 3. That's probably the only way to win, is peel another Thoughtseize on turn 3. Okay, that's good. That's a good draw. So now at least the Drake is beatable. Play this on black. Play a Buster. God, I messed up. Same mistake I made in game 1, I just made again here. It's so unlikely I'm going to channel this that it was probably just right to lead here. So that way I would have a black source after activating. Now I have to play this. They're like small things, but they're definitely things I need to stop doing. All right, they're main phasing this. That's terrifying to me. That means they have a cruise almost certainly. Yep. Yep. Me too, Fossox. Me too. Should have played 25 lands. Chris Smith, everybody. Yeah. Well, I do want to leave up push here, I think. Yeah, I screwed this up really bad. If I get punished for this, I do deserve it. But we just have to do this. I'm going to look for Thoughtseize here. Okay, Duress is not good, but it's... You know, I'm not going to be too upset about it. All right, their hand is, like, not the most broken thing I've ever seen, but it's probably just going to kill me with threats. I have to take Cruise, too, here. Unfortunately. That's a lot of birds. It really is a lot of birds. So awkward, man. So awkward. All right. TWK. Play this land. Go. The good news is, like... I mean, I can beat Shredder. Beating just them playing a chicken is not going to be easy, but I do have 2 torches to draw. No, we're not out. I agree with that, Foss. I agree with that. We are behind, but a few good draws and them missing a few times would go a long way. All right, that was not a great Free the Fae. Removal and a sleight of hand. Okay. I think they have a 3rd Treasure Cruise, folks. Maybe not. Well, the good news is I have another one. Play this. Play this. Activate this. Okay, go. I mean, really? We're just like a torch and a go blank away. Them not flashing back that gaze is really concerning. Yeah. Now they flash it back with a Shredder in play, maybe? They're thinking about it. Oh, no, they just have third Treasure Cruise. Yeah, why not? That makes sense. That makes sense. It just fits the theme of the week so far, which is just me getting railed. Uh-huh. I mean, I probably kill this in response, I guess. This is so annoying, man. Oh. Sure. Mm. I mean, I need two really good draws here. Probably Go Blank Torch. If I drew Go Blank Torch, this would still be a game. That's not quite. It's like good. I'm happy to have it, but let's tap a little better. Let's tap like this. Probably doesn't matter at all, but all right. I'm just gonna like play this, and we're gonna see what happens. But I cannot imagine I win. We'll see though. I guess I just eat the gaze and don't let them have another gaze. All right, play this top. Tapped. Go. It's a little too much. Opponent's draw was really good. We mulled to 5. They turned 3 Treasure Cruise me through a hand 8 spell, so that their 2 draws were like very. I mean, I guess they had the gaze, so they top decked a cruise. Oh yeah, just drew all 4 cruises. That makes sense. Yep, that's pretty fitting. Yeah, Go Blank would have been really good. Boss, I agree for sure. Sure they have another Phoenix here. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, at least they haven't seen many Phoenixes. If I have anything to be happy about, I guess it's that they haven't seen many Phoenixes. Trying to think how we win. I mean, there are ways, but it's gonna be hard. I don't know exactly what I want to do here. It did get really consistent. I still think Rakdos is favored into it, to be honest. I've beaten it more often than I've lost to it, but I mean, when I run like this and my opponent runs the way they've run, I will lose. But I agree. The deck, I mean, the consistency. That's why we really saw it take off after Sleight of Hand got introduced into the format. I think is it just became so consistent that if you're a strong pilot, you're just like almost always going to be able to find what you need to find when you need it. Um, it's kind of why Murktide is so good with Preordain too. Like if you're a really solid player, you can very oftentimes navigate yourself to wins. Um, I think I just have to play both my 3s and just pass. It's so bad, but I don't really think I have another play, so. Well, the good news is they have no cruises left in their deck. That is fair, Foss, yeah. Rob Raja and I joked around. Maybe Ben told you about this. We had a joke in playtesting every time. Every time we'd put a Phoenix into the yard, especially off a Consider, we'd say, "Hey, look, I'm Ben Unger." It's so good. So good. That's good. I figured with that comment, he probably told you about it. God, I'm so dead. It's just all right. Yeah. I guess I'll crew right into your lightning axe. But I mean, I can't really play around it. If they have it, they have it. Like, yeah. All right, if I drew Archfiend in the next two cards, or even like Shieldred, I really think I want Archfiend right now, but maybe there's a shot. Right on time. Thanks, Go Blank. Well, that's going to be a good discard. I'm going to activate this Buster here too. Tapping these two. Okay, I think I just need to pitch both these. I need a big time draw here. So we're gonna go big or go home on this. Go Blank ain't gonna get it done. I really need the one of Archfiend. I think that's probably my way out. All right. Well, we drew both our fours. What's better, the Archfiend or the Shielder? The Archfiend starts blocking. Shieldred punishes loot too here. You like Oily Boy? Yeah, the fact they have another Phoenix probably makes that right. It's kind of close, though, I think. But I guess it disincentivizes the attacks on the ground, too, although Shieldred also disincentivizes the attacks. But it also, yeah, I mean, they have a guaranteed 3 points. Yeah, you're right. Let's play Oily Boy. Well, we've tried to fight our way back. Opponent has had an unbelievable draw this game. If we're able to recover, it'd be pretty nice. I'm like half tempted to attack, honestly, for the treasure here. Having more mana next turn could certainly matter. If they trade, that's a win for me. I guess if I attack, though, I make it too easy for them to attack me. All right, never mind. Not worth it. Not worth it. Well, I don't think I'm going to win, but maybe. Yeah. All right, well, now I need to peel. Do I even have a kill spell left? I do. I do still have Bitter Triumph. It's pretty clear they don't have anything going on over there with these plays. Okay. All right, I just have to rip the kill spell. Fatal Push should do it too. All right, always yield. Little late. Little late. Well, it was close. I'm just dead now. They cloned the Drake. And kill me. So close. It was a good fight for a mold of 5 where my opponent had like 5 perfect draw steps in the first 5 turns of the game almost. So, and we were on a mold of 5. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They did resolve 4 treasure cruises too, and we were still almost able to win. 2 Fables as well, and 2 Drakes. I think they played 2 Drakes this game as well. So, yeah, I mean, their draw was almost perfect. And things really lined up well for them in Game 1, unfortunately. God, there's still 4 people playing matches? What the hell, man? Gotta be blue-white mirrors or something. That's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Pozo and McWinsauce are still in Game 2. Probably a blue-white mirror would be my guess. Yeah, it was. It was a good match. I agree. I've kind of been catching the rough end of variance the last 2 days, 3 and 7, but I've been running very well outside of the stream, so I probably shouldn't complain. I'm pretty sure I'm 20 and 1 in my last 21 in paper, including the NRG champs and then my RCQ this weekend. So I really have no right to bitch or whine, to be honest. I had to rest the sec. Oh, you're right. Yeah, they resolved 3 cruises. We took one of their 4. Yeah. Good point, Metawatt. Fosox, I just did it. I started doing it in Atlanta. Raja and I both agreed that Hive of the Eye Tyrant is a lot better than Den of the Bugbear right now. So I moved off the basic swamp. I added third Hive. I cut the Den, and I added Mountain. So the colors are still the same, but the Manland suite is just 3 Hives now. I'm still on Sokenzan too, though. Yeah, I just don't think no vents. Vents. I don't think so. What? Or do you mean vault? Restless vent? Oh no, no restless vents. Okay. I think a tap land, just always tap land, is pretty poor in this deck. I could see maybe one though. I could buy that it might be playable. It is a very good effect. It has menace. It's pretty cheap to fire up. Yeah, I do think it is. It's like right up there with Anchorage. Anchorage is certainly the best land in that cycle, I think, but it's really I guess the red-black one and the green-black one are pretty close in power level, in my opinion. Red-black one's probably a little better, because I would rather have loots than exile and food, but it's very close. It's really just the other one's more to activate, I think, is the problem with it. Well, we could go. Yeah, we don't even have enough time to do a max of, or do a match of our vintage cube. I don't think. There's no way. So we kind of just have to chill here for a sec. The Izzet one, that's true. The Izzet one is very good. There's one deck that uses it pretty well. Jeskai Ascendancy, right? That deck uses that manland very well. But that's like the only deck, and obviously that's a pretty fringe deck, but it is really good in that deck. Man, I hate losing to Phoenix, dude. I hate losing to Phoenix with this build in particular, because I know I'm favored into them. It's just such a brutal loss to pick up. Standard is spoiling you. Yeah, Standard is really good right now. I don't know. Pioneer's still pretty fun to me. I mean, we've got this deck. If you like blue black and Standard, this one's not too far off. You obviously don't quite have the counterplay, but it's a similar idea. It's still just like a really good mid-range deck. Phoenix is a good deck too. I think that's a really fun one to play as well. Definitely worth learning and getting good with. Um, those are my two like I blue white control is like pretty fun to play too. Honestly, the mana leak will be interesting. Yeah, I'm actually really excited that that card is getting printed because I think it's gonna make fires and the 4-color Omnath piles really dip going into the PT, and I think that's really important as somebody who's probably gonna register Rakdos. Yeah, Foss, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm certainly kind of a Rakdos one trick at this point. I mean, I'll play other stuff, obviously, but I think me playing anything else at the PT is probably a mistake. I did so much with Rakdos this year that it just probably unless I knew that like the format was going to be a bunch of fires and stuff, then I would have to play something else. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think blue white is good enough that that just will not happen. Yeah, that's what Max. That's what Max is on today. Max Attack is playing heroic. That's Max McVetti. He's on our PT testing team, and yeah, he's playing that today. That is a fun deck. That's a very fun deck. There's a lot of play to that deck. I played it at where did I play it? Why am I forgetting the name? Apex. I played it at the Apex last chance qualifier to qualify for the Invitational, and it was really good. Andrew Wolfice plays it all the time. He's a big believer in it, and I was testing a lot with Owen Hayes, who is succulent on MTGO. He's a really good player. He's also succulent on Twitter, but he was doing really well with heroic before Atlanta, and then he swapped over to Amalia. But he said he wished he had played heroic in that tournament. So yeah, Fozox, that makes sense. Hey, congrats to you too, man. You won an RCQ this weekend, right? With that green black deck, the obliterator thing. That's sweet, man. That's really cool. I'm gonna play some standard with Sean Gallagher, I think, on Friday. That's our plan right now, is that he's gonna do some 1v1s with us on stream, and I'll try to throw that deck in the gauntlet. We're just gonna jam his blue-white versus a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Wiz, I think Demir is, like, fine, but I think you'd want to be Grixis. I've played Grixis midrange before. We 4-1 to League a few months ago with Grixis. And or was it we might have 3-1 to or 3-1 to prelim. I don't remember, but we played Demir or we played Grixis and it felt pretty good. I mean, make disappear is nice to have access to. That's sweet, Ox. That's really cool. Do you think part of the reason you're finding as much success with it as you are is that people don't quite know how to play against it? When I initially saw the deck, it's hard for me to believe that a deck with 7 4-mana creatures is like well positioned to all to go for the throat decks, but maybe it is. Gix is good. Gix is certainly Pioneer playable. Yeah, that's true, Foss. It does. Hmm. All right. Well, one more match left. All right, Mr. Radke, that's enough. It's a little too intense for 10:48 in the morning. Oh. Can we get some Britney Spears going? You actually want Britney Spears, Raja, or are you being a troll? You can redeem channel points for song requests. I'll switch it over to Britney if you want some Britney, man. Tail swipe is good with every creature in the deck. That's fair. You would never joke about something as important as Britney. That's fair. We'll listen to some Britney. So many to choose from. Rizzy. Oh, man. Oops, I did it again. Well, luckily for you, that's the next one up, I think, on the queue here, so. That is a good one. Maybe some Britney can help me, can give me some vibes so I don't mold a 5 again in a game 3. That'd be nice. She's good luck. Please don't start a trend. Zero whiz. Oh, man, dude. So funny. All right. Well, we won a die roll again. That's good. Playing against Movie Maker here. All right, Yorion. Probably blue-white control. I mean, I'm keeping this. Duress, Thoughtseize, Trespasser, Shieldred in. Oh, hopefully this hand will work out. It's a pretty good one against blue-white control. Oh my god. All right, they kept 7. Why would you keep this hand? I guess because they have 1,000 Field of Ruins. For once, I don't have a basic in my hand. So that's nice, I guess. Go ahead. That is a bizarre keep. I can't wait to lose to it. That's somebody who probably knew I was playing Rakdos, too. Oh, what a rip, baby. That's what we call an NRG draw step right there. That's how I was drawn on the NRG circuit this year. Blue-white players are something else? Yeah, I guess so. Ooh. I think I just go Trespasser Crew for you. I mean, this is pretty gas. Alright, crew this. Hit you. So they have 4 Field of Ruins. Okay. Let's start by drawing a card, I think, because I could hit a red source. Also going to activate the hives to do it. Not the best, but the question here is, do I want to Thoughtseize? Probably. I guess I should have thought about this before combat more, because I probably should have Thoughtseize and then ate their spell, but hopefully it won't matter too much. I do think I do it, though. Use my mana here. Alright, they literally have both the things I don't want them to have. That's pretty frustrating. Huh. Did I just take the Deluge? Deluge is probably the smartest thing to take. This is why I should have Thoughtseize first. It's a really good example. I mean, I guess if they're deluging, they're taking a lot of damage, especially assuming they field me here, which I do think they'll do. But if I just, like, play this, crew here, 8 you, they just kind of might die. I don't typically like letting opponent have Deluge, but I think if there were ever a time, this is the time. Opponent is going to field me onto red mana, which is just freaking awesome. Because now I get to, even if I miss a land, I get to play the Blood Tithe crew 8 you. Yep. Okay. Not deluging here is really interesting. It probably means they have like a get lost or something, right? It's just what it has to mean. Well, that was a hell of a draw. They could have a 2-mana counterspell, I guess. What's best? I mean, I think I just jam Shieldred. They have to have exactly make disappear. They had 1 draw step. I know their hand is these 4 and 1 unknown. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a tricky turn here, but I think I just want to Shieldred it up. It's so obvious they have a 2-mana play though. They never make this play if they don't have a 2-mana play here. They didn't Deluge, so it's like obvious they have a 2-mana play. So maybe I am just supposed to Blood Tithe, crew attack both, and then they use their like get lost here, which I assume was their draw. It could be a make disappear too, but the problem is I can't cast this next. Yeah, I'm just gonna jam Shieldred anyway. We did, Derek. Yup. They kept 6 lands temp lockdown. That was their keep this game. I think it's a make disappear. If it's a get lost, I don't even care that much because then they like have to probably get lost this and then just take 8 and probably die. Oh, all right, crew. All right, well, I would bet a lot that their last card is get lost here. Opponent did have like 5 fields in their opener, Derek. That was pretty interesting. I think they had 4. They had field, 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 demo. Or they had, yeah, field ruin and a demo field. Or 3 fields and a demo. And an anchorage. So I mean their lands did things, but still kind of a wild one. I mean that's somebody who probably just knew I was playing Rakdos, almost certainly. Yep, wow, they get lost the Bankbuster. So they're just praying they peel a verdict in their 80 card deck, huh? I'm excited to lose to it. Here we go. Top deck verdict incoming. Opponent's not conceding. That's a bad sign. All right, that is a good sign. Take another 2 damage, please. I don't believe they have any outs now. The Wafo Tapa keep. Yeah. All right. Oh, winning game 1 is good. Lily, go blank, duress, K command. Pushes out. Torch out. PWK out. And 1 Bone Crusher out. There's like a world, honestly, where this Bone Crusher is supposed to be PWK with the way they're boarding these days. With all their Chrome Host Seed Sharks. And we have to kill Yorion anyway. Like, I'm not even sure how good this card is against them anymore, but what is Hidatsugu? Hidatsugu is for Convoke. Convoke and, like, Racksack, but mostly Convoke. Just the best card in the format against Convoke, I think. People have been listening to Raja too much? Yeah, I guess so. No you in chat? That's funny, Brickman. It's not popular, but it exists. And I like respecting it a little bit. I haven't really seen much either, Spartans. I mean, there's a Thraben Inspector reprint, which is pretty interesting. Oh yeah, Derek, that's pretty funny, actually. All right, we're gonna play Raja's favorite Britney Spears song here. Yeah, you do. You just gotta respect it in general right now. It might be the best deck in Pioneer, if we're being objective about it. Sand ain't great, but it's a keep. Ooh, Tom. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yet again, by the way, basic in my opening hand. I don't understand why I cannot get away from these basic lands. It's so insane. Against blue-white control, I just open a basic in my opener like every game. It's so dumb. There are two of them. This happened to me like all day yesterday too. Just inescapable. Like I could not keep the hand, but I think the hand is pretty good. Like, I'm not just going to mold a hand because it has a basic land in it, but pretty obnoxious, honestly. Ooh, that's kind of cool, Wiz. All right, well, that's a good draw. Definitely just going to lead on Harvester. Probably Harvester into... We'll see what we do after that. Probably Harvester into Fable. We'll see, though. Okay, I'm going to turn this draw stop off. That's getting annoying. I really don't want to show them I have this, but I also don't just want to take damage for no reason. So I guess I just play Blood Tithe. That's actually great for me, because now I can just, like, next turn, K-Command, you discard, return Blood Tithe could be a play. Get a nice little 2-for-1. Ooh. Yeah, all right. We're going to really start attacking that hand of theirs. I think here, like I said, I'm going to go upkeep, you discard, return Blood Tithe. Probably. Could just jam Fable, but I don't love that into a counterspell that much. I think I'd much rather K-Command them. So I'm going to do it upkeep here. We're going to karaoke at the MC. It's so funny, dude. Cast this. Target player discards. It's awesome. Okay, temp lockdown gets pitched. That's good. See that go. Chrome host. A little scary there. Right, well, they didn't have another play. I think I just go Blood Tithe here, because then I can kill the Chrome host if they can't deal with both Blood Tithes. That seems pretty good to me. They would have to have a second temp lockdown to deal with both, I think. I don't know. I could also just resolve a Fable here. I know their hand is just a bunch of spells, so there's like a chance that I'm just supposed to keep attacking their resources really heavily. Don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna just play double Blood Tithe, I think. I like threatening killing the shark. So we'll be very bad if they have another temp lockdown, though. Certainly will admit that, but what are you going to do? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. The exact opposite line as me really explains why you bombed out of Dallas. That's fair, dude. Yeah. Yeah, beating blue-white is not easy, man. You gotta... This is definitely my best archetype in Magic, I think. Just these mid-range decks in general, but I am pretty good with this deck. Yeah, they probably are if they don't have another one. I'm a little worried about another one, but yeah, they're certainly regretting it. The thing I'm a little worried about is when I try to sack, they like go March Your Blood, but I mean, then I get to like Kroxa go blank the shit out of them, so I mean, I guess that's kind of where that's going to go. All right, let's make them do things now. Yeah, I could. Double March should be a little sad, but then they're like tapped out, right? So, yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm totally fine just getting this stupid shark out of here. All right, cool. Uh, combat 3. And then I guess I play a Fable. Land Fable, I think, here. Because I think Go Blank's a lot more important to resolve than Fable. No, we gotta wait, Brickman. I don't want Go Blank getting countered. Okay, now I just Kroxa. But yeah, when they ever tap out, then they're getting Go Blanked. And they will tap mana at some point. F6. Okay, it's a good one to see go. I cannot imagine they have a temp lockdown in their hand with how they played this, so I don't think I'm getting temp lockdown. We'll see if they get lost, but get lost here is embarrassing too. Like, what do you even get lost? Sure. Does that signal another shark? Maybe a second shark here incoming? Well, see you later, opponent's hand. Oh, maybe a temp lockdown. What? Yeah, that was kind of my guess too. I don't. All right, sure, whatever. At least we can beat blue-white with this deck. If there's one thing I know, it is that I can beat blue-white with this deck. Which makes me believe it will probably be good going into the PT. All right, we got a lot of time. We're going to play another match of our cube draft, I think. For those that want to see the deck, it's nothing really special. Kind of a weak draft yesterday at the end. I mean, we've got some good stuff going on, but we didn't really get any power. But we have some good cards. It's just we lost to Merit Leech in our first round. got my opponent in game 1, and then I got Mirror Liege twice. On the back of the Brittany boost, that's true. The Brittany boost, maybe Brittany can get us to a nice little 2-1 in this draft too. This is a Legacy Cube deck if you've ever seen one. Yeah, that is kind of what it looks like. Palworld is a perfect in-between rounds game. Not actually. Yeah, no. I don't actually have it on my computer yet, which I guess is kind of cool. That means if I did start playing it, we could just do a new playthrough. I guess you could probably do that anyway. I literally just picked it up for the first time yesterday because a lot of people in the Swish Discord are really hyping it up. And the game is a lot of fun. Heroes of the Storm? What is Heroes of the Storm? I don't even know what that is. Break way too much. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone. All right, this hand is nice. We're going to keep this. Oh, come on, man. All right, we got to believe in Brittany. It's fine. No way we can lose. We've got Brittany on our side. All right, I think I still just lead on Library, draw a card, then next turn probably go Exploration, play both my lands, play this. Yeah. All right, go. Yeah, Derek, that's my opinion of the game, too. It's really impressive for... I thought I wouldn't really enjoy it, to be honest, at all. I thought it was just going to be a meme. All right, Heart of Kieran. That's scary, but fine. They only have 3 cards. We're about to have a lot of advantage coming here soon. I guess they could counterspell my Exploration. That would suck, but... God. Exploration Library. That's pretty good. This is a pretty nice little combo I got going on here. Llanowar Elves, go. Okay, just so they can crew up the heart, probably. Opponent's got to get in there. They're seeing the writing on the wall here. This is an Urza. Urza would be a disaster. Okay, that's probably fine. This is really not that bad for me. They have 1 card left. I mean, I am under a little bit of pressure, but we're about to really start going off here soon. Let's draw a card. All right, I think I just go Oracle of Moldiah and try to start playing stuff off the top of my deck. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot as well. I need to find any of my disenchants, but I play plenty of them. All right, that's why I like this play. Oh, wow, okay. Ooh, baby. All right. I could play another card, but then I lose the ability to... I guess I'm just going to wheel at some point, and then the library's on again. So maybe I just give up the library now and just establish 1,000 mana. I don't know. It's kind of close. Could also just leave the library on. I don't know if we do wheel this game. We might not. Yeah, the question is, do we play a Monolith here for more mana? Or do we want the library active again? Yeah, I agree. I'm probably not going to wheel, at least not right now, but you would wait on playing the Monolith? Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep our library. Yeah, library exploration Oracle is kind of awesome. This is like the first time I've ever done this. I've never really played exploration before. Ooh, that fucking blows. Our top end is a Titan of Industry. We also have Pest Infestation, which would just blow up their entire board. So that'd be kind of cool. This is getting a little awkward. I'll take it. Hawthorne. No, not quite. That's so funny, man. Alright, yeah. I'm in some trouble here. This is not... Alright, let's play this. Alright, so I get to draw into that. So I guess let's start there. The Rizzy Beat Station will improve your win rate guaranteed. This is the shit we listened to in elementary school. It really is, man. You're not wrong. So funny, dude. All right. That Avril debuff. This shit slaps. It does slap. There's like no way I'm going to need red mana, right? Play the land from the top. You don't think I play Courser first? Yeah, I guess Courser doesn't really matter. We probably want to like do other things. All right, sure. All right, we'll play another land from the top. Oh, Hex Drinker. That ain't bad. Raja, notable non-skater boy. Yeah. Hex Drinker is actually not very good right now. Who in their 30s can still skate, though? That's fair. Huh. I think I'm just going to play these two, actually. We can also set up for a wheel now because we are losing. So maybe I just like dump a bunch of mana, like deep forest, and then like maybe I just play my hand. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like we're definitely losing now. They have me under a lot of pressure. It's pretty frustrating. We can't find Green Sun Zenith or the Titan. We have both. We also have a Pest Infestation. The Pest is probably unbeatable, but... I think I just want to do... Can I Courser here as well? All right, I'm just gonna do this. And then I'm gonna play Tribe Elder. And then I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna plan to block and shuffle here. I'm going to leave the library active, and we're just going to try and find our disenchant stuff. I mean, I get to bring in more disenchant effects, which will be nice. You may have a Spire Bluff Canal. Yeah. Yep. All right, that's a very interesting one. All right, let's untap. Okay. Well, I get to play that off the top first, so let's do that. So funny, dude. So, how do we do this? This is a wild turn. I guess I just start by playing lands. Oh, Minsk and Boo. That doesn't do very much here, actually. It starts with Courser. I don't even know that it did start with Courser, to be honest. We have to use mana to do that. I think now I library. All right, play this off the top. You're Dobbs now? I'm not Dobbs. Well, dude, we have a lot of draws. I have a wheel as well. It's not like we're done taking actions. All right, so now I can wheel into Pest Infestation and blow up their entire board. Okay, so now obviously I need to dodge like a counter and stuff, but okay, so tap this. Officially undobbs. Yep, undobbs. Nissa first. Yeah, I know I need a Nissa. How much red do we want? Do I want to be able to Minsk this turn as well? I guess maybe I do. May I just tap all my forests? I'm going to have a shit ton of green mana. I guess I could always untap a mountain, though, if I choose that I want to Minsk. I think I do this. And if I decide I Minsk, you would use Monolith as a ritual. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it sounds right. Yep. All right, let's do this. All right. Now. Okay. How much from our hand do we want to play is the question now. Because I could just play my entire hand, but I want a Pest Infestation. I mean, how much mana do we have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets. So I want to do this for 11. I certainly have enough mana to do that. I guess let's just float a shit ton of mana, and then I can math it out from there easier. I still get to play this, too. I've only played 2 so far, I think, Raja. I can play this one still, which I probably should do. We're about to wheel anyway. The question is, do we play the Minsk? Like, is that even worth my mana? Probably. Oh, I have a Gaia's Cradle we can draw, too, if I don't play this. I could try to wheel into Cradle. That would be so busted. I get 8 looks, basically. Cradle would be crazy here, because I could untap it with Nissa, too. And I'm about to pest. I think I just go for broke here and wheel. Maybe I'm being too greedy, but kind of just want to wheel. Oh, I could also hit the other Nissa and play it in ultimate. All right, I'm just going to, I don't think I'm going to play this land. I think I'm just going to wheel. It's a little greedy, but... Let's wheel it up. Any order works. Okay, opponent had a subtlety, so thank God I didn't try something else. Wow, I did not hit anything I really wanted to there. All right, well... Could go get Titan of Industry here. But I think Pest Infestation is almost certainly better. Can I play Tracker first? I think I can. I think I can play Tracker and Pest here. $13 mana. Need 11 for this. I also have an untap here, so I get to like do this and Hierarch or Hex Drinker even. All right, I'm gonna do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. That's fair, Derek. Maybe it was a little too greedy. You're probably right. Probably too greedy, but... Alright, I'm gonna attack Karn, you, go. Alright, well that was awesome. Not sure killing Mud is worth. That's true. May not have been. EOT brain freeze you? That would be pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. Or just like bolt me. They just bolt me to death. Okay. 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 Well, that does not beat me. That also does not beat me. Feeling good. Oh, they could time walk. Okay, popping clue. Now they can't time walk. I feel good now. Alright, we did it. Alright, let's bring in more ways to blow up artifacts, shall we? Tear Asunder, Kagla. Oger's probably gonna be okay now once we bring in all this stuff. Balance would have been busted. Yeah, it's true. Primus is probably okay. Pog LA, yeah. All right, Minsk and Boo. I'm just cutting this. I wonder if I just cut the wheel and the escape as well. And just go, like, straight mono green here. I could do that. And just have all the strength of my deck be in these bomby creatures now. Yeah, wheel seems bad against my opponent anyway, so I guess I'll cut this too. This just in, library's still busted. Yeah, it is still busted. Who knew? Did we board out Minsk? I did board out Minsk. Yeah, you think I'm crazy for that? I kind of just want to board out red entirely. You think I'm crazy for it, huh? Alright, well, we all know I'm a psycho anyway. I'm just going to stick with it. We only have 11 minutes on clock here. I'm going to board out a Courser. I don't know if that's right either, but... And looks good. Keep. Looks good. We have library again. Minsk too strong. Yeah, I mean, I know people were taking that card over power last year. I think those people are insane, but there's no way you're ever taking that card out of your cube deck. That's fair. Well, I just did it. You just saw me. Jesus. All right. Scary shit here from our opponent. All right, I think I start with a library. Just pass. Gonna wait on the Once Upon a Time a little bit here. Yeah. Draw a card. All right, I want to find an elf, please. Tribe Elder, probably pretty good. Do I just not library here? I guess I just go Forest, Tribe Elder, don't library this turn. I think the mana is pretty important. Green is best color, though. It's good. Green is good. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the best. I think all of the colors are pretty good in Cube, to be honest. It's pretty reasonably balanced. They all do very broken things. Well, that's scary. I'm just going to sack this. That's fair, Derek. It's interesting. Alright. Play land, activate library. Well, that's a pretty good one. Now I get the Titan of Industry them next turn. So we're going to set that up. Go. Oh, that's rude. Really rude. Opponent might have us here, unfortunately. We'll see. I get to play this and make a 3-3. It might be okay. They get to flip this. 7 damage. This game is a good example of why Minsk is not in my deck, though. It would not have done much. I would play it, I would have a 4-4, and Minsk would die. I guess I would leave it back as a blocker. What can this do? Target creature gets +2/+0. You have to tap it, though. Okay, I think I just Nissa and untap the library. Because if they want to trade with library, I think that's a win for me. That's what I'm going to do, I think. I'd rather have a forest than the library now. Oh, they just have another counterspell? Alright, I can't beat that. That's fine. Well, we were never winning that game. Their hand was almost perfect. Turn 1, Seed Shark, more pressure, and then double counterspell. Alright, I'll board Minsk back in on the play. I'll listen to everybody. Maybe the escape is good enough as well at that point. I don't know. What do you guys think of the escape to the wilds, and maybe Woodfall's just a little too big? I don't know. Escape's a pretty insane card. If we're playing red, I kind of want it as well. You think the other ones are unnecessary? I don't know, man. Escape is so busted. It's just draw 5 cards. Alright, whatever. Keep. Oh my god, this is so funny, dude. Alright, the question is, how do we want to play this game? I mean, I think I just leverage the library, right? There's no way I don't. Go. You've got to be kidding me. Mana Crypt on 1 every single game? Bro, what the hell, man? Alright, let's draw a card. Alright, that's very good. Play this. Yep. I guess I shouldn't complain about them having Crypt every game. I've had Library every game, but oh my god. Alright, well that's annoying. Well, I'm glad I've played the game to leverage the library, though, because that Daze was always going to be bad. I think we can probably still be okay here. Probably just draw another card, then play land, then play Wall of Roots. Ooh, that will be potentially very good. Yep. Good blocker here, too. Oh, God, our other match started? Oh, no. All right, F6. All right, we got to try and be quick here. Uh-huh. I'll block. Draw. Not a bad one there. Tracker. Cradle. Play Monolith. Yeah, play Monolith. Go. At least the Mana Crypt is slowly killing them. That ain't great. Okay, that's fine. I think it's time to stop worrying about library, that's for sure. Okay, so I want to play this. Play a Hermit. God dang it, Wall of Roots. Do this. Okay, I can tap this for 7. No, I don't think so. I mean, we get a Nissa down right now. We can also Oracle. Kind of just want a plus. Oh, come on, dude. Spell Pierce? Give me a break, dude. We hadn't even seen that one yet. That's so fucked up. Alright, whatever. That is beyond tilting, but I guess they have lost 4 flips to this crypt, so maybe I shouldn't complain. This hand looks like an easy mulligan. We'll keep this one and bottom up Mountain. Why did they win the match? Oh, they tapped my team and killed me. Alright, well, that's probably for the best. Didn't I already do this? Are they mulliganing as well? What's going on here? Yeah. Okay. Thoughtseize. It's an awkward hand. Probably supposed to take the Prankster, but it's very, very, very close between Cruz and Prankster. I think Prankster's just so strong. Yeah, I know on that one. That's hard. Shredder's going to be kind of a problem too, but I can't afford to take that. We have so many draws that beat it. Okay, that's a good one. Go. Yep. Yep. I think I just go Trespass or eat this crew attack. That's like certainly going to be my line. For you. Go. Sure. I know they have Cruise. Cruise is one of their cards. Steam Vents is in play. Coast is in play. That's the only thing I know about their hand is those Cruise. Okay. Interesting. I have a hard call here. I don't think firing up Buster is good, but man, getting in there for 7 is really appealing on this turn. I don't think it's the right way to play, typically versus Phoenix, but especially because they could just have a kill spell. I think it's perfectly fine to just, like, attack and play this, and I don't know. That's really close. This getting in for 7 could be a good way to just win the game. Just kill them. Not typically how I want to play versus Phoenix, though. I think it's wrong. I think there's actually an argument to just pass. Like, attack, eat a thing, and then pass. Don't even play a spell. No, we only know Cruise. They have 3 unknowns. But we can assume their hand isn't that good because they didn't play a second spell. I think I'm supposed to draw 2. They could have a Lightning Axe. I don't think that's that out of the question at all. What I really like about this is if we make this only Lightning Axeable, they have to lose 3 cards to kill it. They're good, Swifty. They're good. I'm going to activate this now. I don't plan on playing a spell here. I mean, I guess I could leave up K-Command. I don't really think I want to do that, though. I think I'd rather just, like, if I hit a tap land, be able to play it. Go. It's a pretty good one. Opponent didn't have anything. That's huge. I guess flipping this doesn't matter that much because they can double spell pretty easily, but it does make it so this is just not impulsable, which is important on their turn, I guess, for this to not be impulsable. Yep. Yep. All right, now I duress them. We see what the heck's going on. Probably. I like that. Duress you. Cruise, axe. Okay, I'm going to take a Cruise. I think that's pretty easy here. Combat. If they go for the axe, then I can just K-Command and they lose their entire hand. Okay, they are going to axe, which is kind of insane. Okay. Trigger ward. Okay, so they keep Cruise. All right, so I'm going to do all this on upkeep. I'm going to crew and attack them now. Because they have Cruise in hand. Then I'm going to upkeep, buy this back. They discard the Cruise. Main deck K-Command looking really sick here. All right, upkeep. K-Command. You discard and return. You. Get rid of that cruise, please. Go ahead. Free the Fae. All right, that's not another cruise, so that's good at least. They hit a Phoenix and a Prankster. It's fine. I get to eat the Phoenix. They're going to 1 here. Like, they literally, I don't even think they can attack. I think they have to block with this Shredder. Going to 1 is so dangerous. Because it's actually still nighttime. Oh, that was a hell of a draw, too. Oh, it's daytime? Yeah, they cast 2 spells on their turn, I guess. Alright, Trespasser. Okay, cool. It's a little aggressive a concession, but I'll take it. Alright, K-Command out. Harvester's out. And Bone Crusher's out. Archfiend in. Go Blanks in. Duress in. Torch in. Hearse in. Alright. Yeah, me too. Genocide, kind of. It makes sense they wouldn't just spew Axe, because 3 for 1ing themselves is just so poor. They literally made K-Command good. Like, that play made K-Command insane. They went from 4 cards to 0 real fast. Right, this hand is not amazing, but it's certainly a keep. Definitely don't love not having a hand 8 spell, but... Yep. Yeah, they were kind of just praying we would crew up, which we just didn't do, obviously. Alright, please play a Ledger Shredder into this Fatal Push. I'm just going to have 6 now. Wow, they're missing lands. Okay. Bankbuster, go. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to play this and eat the Phoenix. I wasn't going to play this before, maybe. Oh my god, now they've cleaned up, too. It's so brutal, dude. It's a pretty easy Trespasser, eat a bird, crew attack you. Alright. We'll take it. 2-1. And now we get to go back to the cube, I guess. What a weird day. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get our first win in the cube. Skill game, yeah. Yeah, that was not... Certainly not a skill game. Alright, back to cube we go. Can we get a win? Let's see. Bless Brittany, that's true. Brittany has really turned this week around. This is exactly what... who was it that didn't want this to happen? I forget who it was in chat. Wiz, right? This is exactly what Wiz did not want to happen. I might have to play Brittany all the time now. So far, we are 100% win rate when playing Britney Spears. Derek, you better be ready for some Britney in Chicago, dude. If this keeps up, this is going to start a new trend. I don't think so either, Connor. I think this has gotta stay. We did lose a game of Cube. But to be fair, I don't even know if Brittany played during that time. Well, I can go get Library. I kind of like just keeping this. This can get Library. Although, I won't have enough time. So I guess this gets... I don't know if this hand's actually good. Getting library on the draw would be good, but being on the play, I won't be able to activate it. And you're also playing Brittany? That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know. I think this hand is pretty medium. But we play Justin Timberlake. God dang it, Raja. Brittany's only weakness. Dude, I'm gonna keep. I don't even care. It's good enough. uh, it's hilarious. Derek, that's hilarious, dude. I guess we could hit library on this. All right, I'm just going to take the Augur of Autumn. Worth noting, Pest Infestation's on the bottom of our deck, but not the end of the world because we can shuffle it back. Go. Part of me doesn't even want to shuffle the deck because 3 lands went to the bottom, but we'll see. I'm probably going to do it regardless, but... Ooh, buddy. All right, that's pretty good. What does everybody think of a turn 3 Minskin Boo? Is that good? We'll find out. Big fan of Minskin Boo. That's a good one, especially on turn 3 on the play. Not bad. Okay. Scares me a little bit. If they kill the Minsk, they get to Minsk me. That's a turn 3 win. I don't know about that. I really feel like I'm going to play it and lose. I really do. I'm going to play it, and then they're going to play it, and I'll lose because of it. But, I mean, I'm going to do it. It's hamster time, but I feel like they're going to force a will me right here. Watch. Oh, no force. All right. Yes, I would like a hamster, please. Well, this thing can't block, and I can't block it, so 5 you. Yep. Minsk will go to 1. Okay. No. Oh, they have... Okay. That's annoying, but... we might be able to beat my Minsk. No. Alright, I think I just escaped to the wilds here. Then they get to escape to the wilds too, but they're just going to Minsk me, right? Almost certainly. I'm going to escape. Okay, thank God I escaped. That was horrendous. Alright, well, I guess I go land. Play the Pilgrim. It really is like Chris's place. It really is. Chris's place was hype. Well, maybe Augur of Autumn can get us out of this game. Kind of what we have to hope for. They probably have to leave that back unless they have removal spell for Hamster. God, I cannot believe we're about to lose to our own Minsk. This is so embarrassing. Oh my God. I guess they did put themselves to 3. And they hit a Mox. All right, that was a pretty awful reanimate. Of all reanimates I've ever seen, that was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Yeah, I heard it a lot of times too. Do. All right, okay, fetch. Interesting. They're at 2. Can we get out of this? Time walk to chart a course, okay? I was kind of expecting time walk with how aggressive this... Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. As I say, it all seemed like a pretty bad play, and then they did that, and now I'm dead on board, right? Yeah, actually dead on board. Uptick Minsk, 3 counters, fire up tar pit, lethal. God, I hate vintage cubes so much. Well, I guess we bring in ooze. I, yet again, am probably just going to cut red. Pretty fitting that the one game I cast Minsk, I literally got beat by it. My own Minsk. Alright, for whatever reason, they didn't want to win the game. They probably just have lethal in another way. Alright, dude. Alright, we need Brittany back. Things are getting out of control over here. Soul Guide, probably pretty good against this. I don't know. Maybe I still keep the... I mean, I guess Dolphy's just insane against my deck. It just doesn't matter what I do. But I do want the Graveyard Hate. BM your opponent in the most showboating way. I guess that's a good point. Cut the Courser. Wheel of Fortune didn't look amazing against the Reanimator deck. Whatever, let's just do... Titan of Industry is pretty bad, too. I kind of don't want any bomby creatures like that versus Reanimator, I don't think. Alright. Or do I want to keep the wheel? Maybe I do keep the wheel. I don't know. It's tricky. Wheel did not seem that good. I guess I'll just keep the Courser. Alright. Well, we're seeing if this deck can get a single match win. We've won a game in every match. I think I keep it. It's a turn 3 Minsk. I don't know. It's not a great hand, though. Pretty cold to a lot of stuff, which worries me. Sure. Turn 1 Bowmaster, huh? Alright, cool. Sick. You love to see that. You really do. Oh, God. This is impossible. I have Brittany on. I can't lose. Alright, we're just going to rip like kings, clearly. Yeah, this was really uncool of our opponent, I agree. All while I'm listening to Brittany, too. I guess I play this. Nope. I love that they have Bowmaster, by the way, when I was tanking forever on if I wanted wheel or not, and now there's just a Bowman in play.
Just so funny because Wheel would actually be pretty good here if, you know, they didn't go Mox Bowman, but yeah, it's pretty good. That's a way I could get back, I guess. I think I'm gonna just keep this in play. I don't know. Oops. Yeah, oops indeed. What a banger song. Didn't we just hear this song? Why is it playing again? It is a banger, though. It is. It's a good one. Well, Derek, we just wanted you to hear it 7 more times, dude. All right, that's actually a pretty good draw. I can blow up my own Soul Guide in their mocks, but no, no, it was not intentional. I'm not even paying attention. The danger of mosh pits. That's so hilarious, dude. All right, the library's not doing a whole lot, so I'm gonna play Forest right now. Go ahead. Do 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 do. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's not. It's not. You know, it's a like we said a second ago. It's a banger. It is a banger. But oh my god, my opponent's playing wheel. Come on, man. That's just game, right? I don't have an answer. Wow. All right, that will do it. What an awful, awful vintage cube draft that was. I didn't even think that deck was that bad, but I played against Mana Crypt and Mox like every single round. I didn't have power in my deck at all. Must be nice. All right, we're putting on the throwback workout playlist here. I'm getting a little sick of the same song over and over again, so we're going to put on a playlist. Well, that was awful, honestly. Brittany apparently doesn't protect us in draft, but the Pio prelim, it's looking good so far. I guess we could do another draft. Why not? We got time. Can't possibly go any worse than that one did. Not a great pack. I might just take the UC. There are a lot of solid cards, but I think UC is just very good. Goes into a lot of decks. Snapcaster could be really good too, but I think I'm just going to take the UC. All right. I'm going to pack one, pick one UC. Thieving Skydiver is pretty messed up. I might just take this. Caracas is quite good. think I'm just going to take the Skydiver, though. You thought we were drafting power this time? I just can't open power, man. I don't know what to say. It's a pretty, yeah, it's an awkward start. I'm not gonna lie to you. Subtlety, maybe. Subtlety's quite good. I'm just gonna take subtlety. Could take one of the black cards too, and try to be like Reanimator. Imperial Seal is definitely broken. Forcing blue, hoping to get power. Could also take the seal. You like Grave early? I'm going to take seal instead. I would rather have seal than the Grave, I think. If we're going to take a black card, that's the one I'm going to take. Well, Treachery's absurd, so I guess I take that. Yeah, Rape, that's true. We can seal for recall. Good point, Chris. Now we can seal for Treachery. Yep, looking like a nice Legacy Cube draft again. It really is, isn't it? Well, Fallen Shinobi is pretty broken. I think I'm just going to take this. We can make that work, especially with Thieving Skydiver. That's already a nice combo. Hope we get opposition. It's not in the cube anymore, man. They took it out of the cube. Or are you talking about opposition agent? Is opposition agent in the... It's probably not, but... Well, I guess we're just playing a classic blue-black mid-range pile here. I think I'm just going to take Mastery. Caps. Yeah, I noticed. I could take the Trop and we could maybe lean Sultai. I could also take the Overgrown Tomb for Sultai, or I could take Revoker. Revoker is like kind of good, honestly. Kind of good with Shinobi too. Just have creatures. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a tricky one. Very passionate about opposition. Yeah, I was sad when they removed it. Igloo Boy, you like Trop? Trop would have been fine. Ooh. Malcolm is really good with Shinobi. It's good in general, but definitely good with Shinobi. Mystic Confluence is a messed up card, but I've already got multiple good 5-mana plays. This one could be good with a Reanimator game plan, too, if we did end up getting any of that. That's fair, though. All right, I'm going to take Karn. Speaking of mid cards, here's a mid-range card right here. I guess we'll take a Rankle. What a weird deck. I'm going to take the Fiery Islet, in case we want to lean Grixis ever. Well, Could take the Nettle Cyst. I don't think it does enough right now, though. So I do have a fair amount of artifact stuff already, but I guess it's more likely I'd play this than the Druid. Someone's playing Reanimator in our pod. Yeah, that's part of the issue of why we're not getting as many good cards as we want. Not a great pack one, but not the worst either, I guess. How are we doing in the prelim here? 2 matches in progress, and they're in game 3. Okay. Oh, Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. There's also a fetch land. I think I'm just going to take Jace. I mean, I don't know. Dude, this is ridiculous. I haven't seen power in 2 drafts. It's just nowhere. I just can't get it. Anyway, I think I'd take the Jace, though. Marsh Flats is close, but I need to get some playables. Jace is certainly that. Well, if there were ever... Okay, Hymn to Turok and Deep Cavern Bat are both excellent. I kind of want to take Deep Cavern Bat because of its interaction with Shinobi. And I hope that Hymn to Turok wheels. But I think Deep Cavern Bat is better with what we already have. It's also much easier to cast, which does matter. Hymn to Turok I've seen wheel many times. It's not out of the... Okay, now I get Bowman. Bowman's really strong. I think I just take Bowman. Vamp Tutor, Talisman would be good too. Oh, that's my bad. I gotta shift this over a little bit then, don't I? There we go. Anyway, I think I take Bowman here. Again, pretty good with Shinobi. All the power was hiding there. It might have been. I guess I take Bauble. Steam Vents is interesting too, but I don't have any red yet, and I kind of don't plan on it. I guess if Ragavan wheeled, I would take it, but that's like almost impossible to happen. I guess I just take Bauble. Could take Collective Brutality, I guess, too. It's not the worst. But Bauble's just a free resource. Making our deck smaller seems fine. Well, this is just going to be a pile of very mediocre blue-black cards. This is honestly looking worse than our last deck, in my opinion, by quite a bit, but... Spell Pierce? They were just going to take Spell Pierce. Got a lot of duels we could wheel in Grixis colors, which is interesting. If I had better mana to Fairy, it'd be pretty cool too, but I'm just going to take Pierce. What Thraven Inspector deck? I don't know. It's a good question. They just take Shark Typhoon here. God, after passing Emrakul, we get the Show and Tell, but yeah, we're going to take this. Emrakul was definitely not the right pick, but would have ended up being pretty good. I guess I take Brainstorm, even though it's a terrible Brainstorm deck right now. I guess Blackleaf Cliffs again. If I wanted to splash red, I'd have the option. That sounds sick. That sounds sick, Chris. I guess I just take this. I don't know, man. This is not looking good. All right, Jit Probe is a pretty good wheel. We'll take it. I don't know. The deck looks fine. We have good cards, but it's just like people were saying earlier, it just looks like a Legacy Cube deck, which I love playing Legacy Cube, don't get me wrong, but we're just not doing anything broken. I also have no counter magic outside the Pierce. It's a little awkward in blue-black, but we do have some pretty good cards, so maybe we can... Right, Children's Edict is fine, I guess. We definitely need some help in Pack 3 to make this deck more competitive, but... Alright, Talisman will be good. This is a pretty good Talisman deck. I don't think it really matters what I take, but... Guess I'm going to take Kabu. Take another Grixis Duel. Take Sai, even though I'm probably not playing it, although it's interesting. Yeah, Chris, that sounds sweet. Oh, Black Lotus. All right, let's go, baby. We can turn 1 Jace. All of a sudden, our deck is pretty good. We can turn 1 Jace or Karn people. All right, well, our deck is all of a sudden playable. You think we should time warp? Yeah, maybe the Lotus wheels. Ooh, now we got Demonic Tutor. We can Demonic Tutor for Black Lotus. Hello. All right. All of a sudden, our deck went from like a 3 to an 8 with these last 2 picks. Was there a recall in that pack, Chris? I don't remember seeing the recall. I didn't even see it. It was to the left. I love that you called that I was going to open a million pieces of power in one pack. It's so funny. Fraction Identity is so broken that I might actually try to splash for this. I'm going to take Identity and we'll think about that later. But this card is so busted. Dark Writ? You like Dark Writ, huh? I don't really like Dark Writ that much in this deck. I think I'd rather have Identity. Like, we have a couple good things to Writ in, but we have a lot... Like, it's gonna kind of be a do-nothing a fair amount of the time. I don't know. I want the Identity, I think. Alright, I'm gonna take the Fetch here, I think. Yeah, Shelldock would have been good, too. I agree with that. Anyway, I think I just take the Fetch for UC. It also makes our Brainstorm much better to have a Fetch. Dothy, Knight's Whisper, Shores, Trinket Mage would all be good to get back here. I think we'll get another good pick out of that pack. Baleful Strix, I think. It's also very good with Fallen Shinobi. All right. I think I just take Metamorph. Actually, we're a pretty good Gix deck. We're like a really good Gix deck. Flyer, 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 flyer. I actually think I'm supposed to take Gix. I have 4 2-mana flyers. I have Bowman, which is actually great with Gix too. Yeah, Ophiomancer wheeling would be awesome too. But yeah, I'm going to take the Gix. Usually I'm a Metamorph guy, but this is a very good Gix deck. Oh, I could do Tamishi. I could do Tamishi Lotus and Tamishi Bauble. There's also a Trespasser. It's pretty close. Tamishi being white to activate's a little awkward. I think I might just take Trespasser. Generically solid. Tamishi combo and cube is really cool, yeah. I think I'm supposed to take the Trespasser, but I don't know. I could have seen doing the alternative there. I'm going to take Wasteland, I guess. All right, opponent probably on Amalia. We'll get to that in a second. I think I'm going to take the Otawara. Shadow and Emery. Emery Lotus, Emery Bauble. Maybe I take Emery. Because I have Lotus, I'm kind of tempted to take this and Bauble. I have the two best things to do with Emery. We also have Baleful Strix, and yeah, you know what? I'm going to take Emery. Urza Saga, go get Black Lotus is kind of sick. Alright, Shelldock Isle Wield, that's insane. Let's take that. Alright, well this deck is going to be really cool. We probably won't get to play it at all today, because I probably am going to hop off after this match coming up, but boo. This deck is really sick, I agree. We'll get to play it tomorrow, I promise. Let's head over here. I won the die roll. That's sweet. Oh, we're playing against Connor. That's so funny. Well, I don't know what Connor's playing. If he's still on Amalia. I mean, I think this hand's okay because of Fable. I think I just go high. Do I need 2 Hives? Probably not. I probably want to pitch one. I probably just go tap Blood Crypt into... That means if I draw a Stomp, I can play it without taking damage. I think that matters. Alright, it literally doesn't matter what we take with these picks at all. Alright, we'll get back to this later. Oh no, he's playing Phoenix! I still think the hand is okay into Phoenix, but it's pretty considerably worse. Alright, here I'm not going to Kroxa. I'm just going to leave up the Triumph and pass. Hopefully he doesn't have a Pierce. That'd be really bad for me. Oh, is it Charm? That's brutal. Yeah, it's a good one. It's pretty unfortunate. Huh. Do I want to Kroxa? I don't even know if it's good yet. Yeah, him having Is a Charm there was really brutal. We're going to play patiently here. I'm going to hope he gets stranded on a lot of interaction. This has been about as bad as possible. I thought he was on Amalia. And then he had the counterspell for the Fable. Stream couldn't handle that matchup. Did the stream drop? Okay. I think I can afford to discard here. Especially given I have a Croxa. Jesus, dude. Alright, well, I'm gonna fire this up and attack and eat a spell, I guess. Hardcast Phoenix. Alright, well, his hand is about as weak as mine, is what this... I mean, this is so lame, dude. Have I drawn a spell in the entire game? I think I've drawn one spell in 6 turns. Just sickening. I probably wasn't going to win this game if my Fable resolved the way this is going. I mean, we would be 2 cards deeper, but... Jeez-o, dude. Go ahead. What a weird game. Yeah. Alright, another Fable here is pretty good. So I just play Fable. So he could have double Is it Charm. It's like theoretically possible, so maybe I play a land first. Probably just play a land. Play a Fable. Goop. Yep. That's not good for me at all. Okay. Alright. I don't know that I can get out of this much. Yeah, I just can't now, unfortunately. I don't think I have an out. Play this, draw a card, kill this, and then I'm just dead. Alright, well, we're going to stay on the same game plan that we've been on, which is put the Phoenix player on the play. So, we'll see how that works. Blood Tide's out, Bone Crusher out, and K Command out. This hand's good. We'll keep. Okay. Not bad. Let's go ahead with the Thoughtseize here. Okay, he has no counters. I'm just going to take the Consider. It's a pretty easy take Consider here. The hope is that he just jams the Shredder, which he might not do, considering I didn't Thoughtseize it. We'll just see what he does, I guess. He may just hold on to it. It really depends what he draws. Kill this scope. Okay, so I know 3 of his 4. The hope is that this Go Blank will be pretty brutal to him. I'm going to have 6 here. I do think I'm supposed to go blank. There is some argument to trespass, and then, like, he can impulse, he has to lose 2 cards, and then I go blank the following turn. But I kind of want to go, like, go blank you into Bankbuster draw. Which I do believe is probably the right way to go about this. I think that's probably right. Okay. Impulse Axe gone. Okay. Thoughtseize is a really good draw there. Okay, I'm going to take the Drake, and then I'm going to trespass. Things looking pretty good here. was not bad. All right, I think I just go Bank Buster, draw a card. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, game 3. Here we go. Don't think I'm changing anything. We'll see if he takes the play. I imagine he will, but he might think about it. Yep, he took the play. The sand is pretty sus. Thoughts? I mean, Hand 8 spell into Archfiend is like good, but God, I wish I had another spell. Would I keep this at the Pro Tour? Probably not. I probably would not keep this at the Pro Tour, which I guess is a good indicator that I should not keep the hand. If I were playing a winning end to top 8 the Pro Tour, would I keep this hand? I guess the answer is no. Probably. I do have just like so many good draws. It's hard because the Takanuma is kind of a spell. It's just really, really slow. This is the best creature in our deck against them, outside of maybe Trespasser, depending, but I'm on the draw. We have a lot of good 2s. We have 4 Bank Busters. We have more hand hate. It's tricky. This is not an easy mulligan, I don't think. I just need so much to go right is the problem. I don't know. I do think it's kind of close. It's so close. Just any spell. Literally any spell over a Blood Crypt this hand is like perfect. Hey, BCS, thank you very much. Appreciate it. We're playing a game 3 against Connor Mullally right now. He's on Phoenix. We're debating if we're going to keep this hand. It's very, very close. Appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Yeah, if we draw... Yeah, I mean, if we drew 2-drop, 3-drop, the hand's perfect. But obviously, that's pretty unlikely. We are on the draw. Yeah, we're kind of banking. If we keep this hand, we're banking on hitting, like, 2 spells and 3... I think I'm going to mull, but this is super close. Yeah. Alright, this hand's way better. I think I'm actually going to get rid of Shieldred here. Just unlikely this will be able to stick. I'm not going to play it anytime soon. Answer to Shredder, answer to Spell, and then card draw seems strong, so... Could have bottomed to land, I guess, too. That would have been uber greedy, though. It would have been Haunted Ridge had I done that. There was actually some argument to do that. That's fair, too, Foss. Huh. I do think I want to duress. Yeah, I mean, this is the exact reason why keeping Shieldred was kind of weak. Is like, I'm never taking Axe. There's just no chance. I have to take the Cruise. I mean, this is exactly the kind of game where hopefully we'll be able to win. We'll see if he plays the Shredder or waits. I would imagine he plays it because he's on the play. This is the difference between play draws, that he does get to Shredder before we get to leverage anything out of it. But I think that's fine. I think I just want to bust. My draw steps have not been amazing so far, but take them. So he'll consider. Ooh, he missed a land. That's big. That's big. Well, now I'm wishing I would have bottomed a land, but it's really hindsight 2020 stuff. Go ahead. Uh-oh. Well, he didn't have a cruise, at least. Oh, I meant to draw a card. Oh, I meant to draw a card. Oops. I don't have a stop on his main phase for some reason. I thought I did. Well, that's pretty poor. That's fine. Let's do this, I guess. Still. Okay. It's pretty easy to play this tap pass. Yeah. God, not being a card up is so brutal, man. Yeah. We'll try to just make it work. It's all we can really do at this point. Yeah, him hitting the lands is pretty unfortunate for me too. Yeah, this is so bad, dude. I should be flipping this turn too and have a treasure to push this. It's just max punished. Yeah, that is what needs to happen. It is pretty funny. Let's activate this. Well, go blank ain't terrible. I'm going to go blank him. Yeah, so I should be go blanking and fatal pushing here, but whatever. I think we can still get out of this, but it's going to be tough. Yeah. I think that's a good start for me. Okay. Okay. All right, and he hit no spells, so that's kind of nice. He's also tapped out now. That's kind of nice too. Croxa's pretty real here. All right, let's draw a card. Let's start there. Croak's probably going to be a pretty good discard next turn. What I think I'd probably do... Black... Dykeman with Wrap, yeah. You can blame chat for this. I think we do this. And then I think I do want mana, so I think I just play the Black Cleave, but it is kind of close. But I think I want mana. I really do. This is probably a pretty free pitch. This may be a pitch, but I'm going to do this. Tokyo Drift? What the hell is Tokyo Drift? Is that the name of a song? Teriyaki Boys? Is this it? I'm guessing yes. Okay. Interesting. I believe I pitched Croxa Tokanuma, but it's Takanuma. It's kind of close. I think these are the worst cards in my hand. Croaks will be a good one to buy back. Alright. Not the best draws there either. Little awkward. Let's bring this back, I guess. Okay, I'm not going to blow removal on these pranksters. We're going to be patient on these, but could send the shaman, but I don't want to give him that. Okay. Go. I should have played... Man, dude. I'm just clicking through stuff like a fool right now. Should have played Hive. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little thrown off by the hype music. We're just like moving way too fast. This music is not vibing well for me to play good. Consider, sure. Treasure Cruise, I assume. Okay, yeah. You've been waiting for song requests for years. That's fair, dude. Okay. He could have a Spike Field Hazard here. That'd be kind of brutal. I guess I could respond and kill my own thing. Do I respond and kill my own thing? Huh. I'm not sure, Foss. It's close, man. It's really close. Question is, will I be able to get there again? Graveyard's pretty empty. I know the graveyard's pretty empty. Because we could just kill a prankster and then kill another prankster. God, I wish I would have played this last turn, man. I made 2 just huge mistakes this game. I should have 7 more life, and this should be in play. You don't think we waste the removal? Yeah, probably not. All right, let's just let it go. That is really tricky. The question is, do we kill a prankster? Because these are becoming an issue. He has another one. Probably not, because then I just lose to a Drake. I don't think I do. I think we just let it go. God, I should be able to play that this turn. I'm going to bargain on this. Bottom. Yeah, like, I should have been able to attack with a hive here, too. It would have been such a big deal, and then I should have played a Mutavault. Like, I do think this will probably lose me the game, but whatever. I deserve to lose. I've clicked through twice. None of this would happen in paper, ever. Literally both those mistakes, but it's me just having my hand over on the OK button just too much. Ledger, okay. Young Peasy. Okay. Okay. He's thinking if he wants to play a land, maybe. All right. I think I killed a Peasy here. Spanking that ass. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Okay. Well, that's pretty good. All right, let's think here. Do I fire up the hive here? I can't, right? I have to play Shieldred here. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, let's play this. Let's play Shieldred, then we can clone the Buster. I guess I clone the Buster now. To play Shieldred first too. They'd probably just do it now as I could hit a hand-aid spell. Okay. Go. I don't think we do, Chris. I don't think we do. I wanted to maybe hit a hand-aid spell there. Wanted the option, you know? Oh, he has the... Oh, okay, he doesn't have the cruise yet. Shit. Oh, torch? Okay. I think I can maybe win. We'll see. Alright, I just have to fire everything up and get hyper aggro here. Doesn't really matter what I eat, I don't think. Let's eat this. Yep. He's going to 1, huh? Going to 1 here is pretty wild. Yeah. I think you might go chump hug. I think that's what I like from him. Okay, he is going to do this. It's interesting. Don't know if I like it or not. Maybe that's right. Okay. I don't think he can win anymore. Fairly certain he can't. So I just play this. Yeah, he can't. Crew this. Then it doesn't really matter which one I fire up, but I guess I fire up the hive. Yeah, GG's indeed. I mean, this really does kind of showcase, though, that I do think Rakdos is definitely favored, right? Like, I literally misclicked twice. Like, I should have been up a card. I shouldn't have taken 7 damage. Like, so many things should have gone a little differently there. But, yeah. Opponent, he did not. He played fine. He drew... He didn't really draw any cruises. I mean, it was the opposite of what my last Phoenix opponent did, right? He was in top deck mode and just didn't find the good cards. Stream sniping? I doubt it. All right. Next time we play a prelim, I think I'm going to have to not be listening to rap. Pretty embarrassing to lose when you just knew my hand the whole time. Yeah, 3-1's not bad, for sure. Our only loss was to Phoenix in round 1, where I like mulled to 5 in game 3. Which is a little unfortunate, but... Yeah, Picklock's a big deal, Connor. I agree. How many Is It Charms is your list on? That is true. I did misclick twice there, though. I just need to focus a little more. I just was not. You had the one? That's sweet. That's so gross. Oh man. All right, we can. Let's see. Debating if I should probably just hop off now and take a shower and then call an Uber, because I need to be like half an hour away from here in by 3 o'clock, and I still need to get cleaned up and stuff. Hey, you too, Connor. Thanks, man. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me. We're going to hit up probably Doomwake. We'll see who else is on here. But Rack Mid still feels good. We 3-2'd yesterday, 3-1 here in the prelim. So feeling good with it. I do think the main deck Gold Blank still makes sense, actually. Kind of did it for NRG, but I think Blue, White, and Phoenix are just everywhere right now. A lot of people think they're the two best decks, so when people are playing that deck, main decking a Gold Blank kind of makes sense. The K-Command felt pretty good today, too. Probably better than the... what did I have over it before? The Archfiend. I think the K-Command was actually better than Archfiend, but we can raid Joey? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's do that, actually. That's awesome. I didn't realize Joey was on. Good call, Chris. Good call. What is... It's Joey Nubs, right? There he is. Hell yeah, dude. Sick. Try to help him grow his stream here. Looks like he's playing... Oh, he's playing Prowess, too. That's awesome. We played Prowess yesterday. I had a horrible time. Hopefully he runs a little better than I did. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll be back tomorrow with some more Pioneer, probably. So, see you then.